welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a wash and go on co-washed hair. Products I used were the Curls Blueberry Bliss conditioner as my co-wash. I'm also using some water, my Cantu avocado leave-in conditioner. I'm going to be using an argan oil, as well as the Cantu avocado gel. So I decided to use the Curls Blueberry Bliss conditioner as my co-wash. After trying the Creme of Nature Co-wash a few times, there's something in it that just didn't seem to sit well with my hair. So I was looking at some of the ingredients, and I'm going to tell you guys, I do not read a whole lot of ingredients. Again, I'm new on this journey, and so I guess that's something that I just didn't know how to do because I really just don't have the knowledge base to know what ingredients work well and do what. So I'm still kind of learning about that. But I did compare some of the ingredients in the Blueberry Bliss to the Creme of Nature Co-wash and decided that there were similar enough properties that it could be used as a co-wash, but enough differences that it may not do the same thing that the Creme of Nature had done. So I've used the Blueberry Bliss before as a conditioner, just not in this sense. So anyway, that's what I'm starting off with. It's not freshly washed, my full wash day routine. It's just co-washed hair. And so what I'm doing now is going in like I normally do with my leave-in conditioner, following that up with some oil. And then for this section, I'm going to go ahead and start applying the gel. Now again, I don't do a lot of wash and goes. One, because my hair just doesn't seem to like the gel sitting in for any length of time. So I really didn't want to do this on fully washed and conditioned hair. I wanted it to only be in my hair for a few days, knowing that I was going to wash it out in about maybe 2-3 days tops. And so I think I actually ended up keeping this style in for 3 days and washing it out. But as always, what you're seeing me do now is detangling with my brush after putting in the leave-in and the oil, and now I'm going to go ahead and start the process of applying the gel. So that's the amount that I use. I do add more depending on what the section is calling for. Again, because this isn't something that I do frequently or regularly, I'm still trying to play with how much gel to put in so that my hair is still feeling moisturized. The style is going to last. But I want my hair to clump, so I'm just playing with the amount and trying to see, how much I should put in. Again, I don't have a particular technique. So right now I'm just sort of adding it and then going in sort of individually. At first I'm just kind of raking it through a little bit, and then you'll notice that I will start to actually twirl some of the ends to give it a little bit more definition. So if you have a style or a method that you use that you think will be effective for my wash and goes, please go ahead and leave that comment down below. I'm wanting to hear what other people are doing, what other people are thinking. Do wash and goes work for you? How long does your wash and go last? What products do you use for your wash and go? So yeah, just go ahead and leave the comment down below. I'd be very interested to hear what other people are doing. So now you can see I'm going in kind of with the different sections and starting to twirl a little bit just to give it a little bit more definition. And for my gray gals out there, what do you think about wash and goes on gray hair? Is this something that you do frequently? What's your thoughts on this technique for gray hair? Does your gray tend to take the gel and curl the way you want it to? Does it define your hair in those gray areas? So that's the result of the first section. So for this front section, I really wanted to make sure that the middle part was really straight. So I went ahead with my comb and just tried to make sure that the part was as straight as it could be. Again, because I don't use edge gel, I really didn't do anything specific to kind of lay the area down. I may try some gels or some sort of edge control. I've never really been one to lay my edges, but I do find that the gray patch is getting a little more unruly. So as always, ladies, if you have suggestions of something that's going to work well and really lay my hair down, I will say one of the other reasons that I've just never really done a lot of edge control is it just didn't seem to be anything that was going to lay my hair down. My hair would always seem to just pop back up. So after a while, I was like, forget it. It's not even worth the hassle, right? So I just stopped even trying. But if you have a product, I know products have changed over the years, please go ahead and leave that comment down below. What do you use to lay your hair down, especially for my gray gals? Is there something that's going to tame the gray? I'm loving my gray, but as a person who was born with a gray streak at the middle of their head, it has been something that I really have had to contend with. And the older that I've gotten, the more it's reacting like my gray hair and not like the rest of my hair used to act. And so now I'm just doing the same thing. I'm going in with the leave-in, the oil, and then the gel, and pretty much doing the same technique. Again, the front of my hair, because the curl pattern is looser, it takes a lot more work. The other thing is I don't have a hair dryer with any sort of diffuser, so my intention was really to just let this air dry. Is a diffuser a must? Do you guys have to have your diffuser when you are doing your wash and go? Is that the better way to get a more defined wash and go? Or is it okay to just let it air dry? So, as you guys can see, I really am on a journey of discovery. I have lots of questions for people, things that I'm willing to try. My thought process is it's hair, it's going to grow back. So, I'm willing to try some new techniques, things that I haven't maybe been trying in the past, just to see how my hair is going to respond. And so here I am with the last section completed. This is what it looks like in the back. So I realized there was a lot of product still left in the back, but eventually it does dry. So here are the final results of my co-wash and wash and go. So if you guys could comment down below and hit that like button and tell me what you think. Was this a success or was this a fail? Would you use a co-wash and then do a wash and go? Is there a technique that I can use to make it come out better? So yeah, just leave those comments down below and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.